Hi guys and welcome back. Today we're discussing one of our new offerings from Mammut, which is the Trovat Tour High. Alright, so to start with, let's answer the question, who is this boot for? Well, thanks to its grippy rubber sole, its good last and its high ankle support, this boot is perfect for anyone looking for a multi-day or single-day trekking boot. If we start from the top and work our way down, first thing we're greeted by is a really nice high ankle support. This is perfect for keeping you nice and secure when moving over challenging or technical terrain. You're greeted by a Terracare nubuck upper, which is then dyed in the factory in an environmentally friendly way, I must add, to give it this lovely colour. Makes it a little bit different and stands out on the wall compared to some of the brown options we've got. You've got a nice high lacing system, which has 3 cleats, which gives you lots of adjustment and lots of opportunity to put it nice and snug around your ankle. But it also, because of those 3 cleats, gives you the option to do some different lacing techniques, which you've obviously discussed in an earlier video. We'll pop that just up here if you're interested. Coming down the boot, we're met by a nice stiff heel cup here, and then a nice big rubber sole. This is a Vibram sole, and it's made of a really nice grippy substance, which makes sure that you're nice and secure when you're travelling over that challenging terrain. Mammut really want you to be nice and happy and secure in this boot. They want you to feel safe with every step. So that rubber is nice and grippy, and we've also got, as you can probably just see there, a massive heel brake on this boot. What that's going to be great for is when you're coming down slippy, loose or wet terrain, that's just going to help dig in and give you a bit of extra security. Talking about the sole, we've got a really good, dense, multi-directional tread on the bottom of that. Lots of different diagonal pieces of luck, and that's going to give you a really good grip across a variety of different surfaces, and it doesn't really matter which way you're going down, whether you're going sideways, straight down, or you're going uphill. That is going to keep you nice and secure and locked in. Moving around to the front of the boot, we are met by a nice high rubber round. This comes round just to before the midfoot, and it comes all the way up to the toe, which is then met with an even more reinforced toe. Perfect thing for anyone doing any rocky or tough terrain where you're going to be kicking a lot of rocks. It's going to help protect the boot, stop it getting damaged, and hopefully help the boot last a little bit longer. So now we've had a quick chat about the outer, let's have a little talk about what's on the inside. So as you come down into the boot, you're met with a Mimo 3D cuff, which is a padded foam cuff which molds to your your ankle shape and gives you plenty of support. This ensures a good fit every time. So you're coming down, once you've met that, you're met with the classic Gore-Tex lining, which is what's going to keep your feet nice and dry. So this boot is fully waterproof. It can be fully submerged up to about this point, maybe a little bit higher, basically up to where the tongue meets the boot. So it's perfect for anyone looking for a bog stomping boot, likes getting out in wet conditions, especially in the UK here when we don't have much of a choice. This is going to be a really, really good boot for you. So now we've had a little chat about the boot, let's just have a quick chat about the fit. This boot is certainly on the wider side of the spectrum, however I wouldn't consider it a wide fitting boot. A little bit above average, so it's going to be good for those people that have got a slightly wider forefoot and still got a relatively skinny heel. Because of that Mimo foam insert and 3D fit, it molds to your feet, so it fits a variety of people. It fits really nicely. It molds and adapts to fit you properly, which is really, really nice. It's going to give you a good, secure fit. And again, thanks to this lacing system, we've got the option to lace it slightly differently, but we've also got loads and loads of different places to apply tension or release tension if we need to. So it's a good boot for adapting to fit different foot shapes. Overall, I'd say if you've got a slightly wider than average foot, this would be a really, really good option for you to look at, and certainly something you can pop into store and have a try with. So let's have a little chat about the pros and cons of this boot. The first thing we're going to talk about, I wouldn't say is a pro or a con, but it is definitely a matter of opinion, and that is the look of this boot. It certainly looks a lot different to a traditional leather boot, and even a little bit different to a traditional synthetic boot as well. I think this boot looks a lot better in person than it does on the computer. So it's definitely worth popping into one of our stores and having a quick look at it. I like the fact they've made it different, they've made it stand out, and I really love the design here at the back. It's made out of really durable materials, and you can tell this boot is going to last a long time. This high rubber round across the toe here is just such a reassurance that it's going to bounce those rocks straight off, not affect the boot, and keep it looking nice for a long, long time. Moving towards the back, you've got this really durable outer materials here, and a really nice hefty sole unit. You can probably see that this sole unit stands really nice and tall. It's got a PU insert underneath there, so it's going to be going for a long, long time. Like I said, it's not necessarily a negative, but I do think that the look of this boot isn't going to be for everyone. It's definitely something to pop into store and have a look at, because it looks a lot different in person than it does on the internet. So onto a few of the positives here. I've discussed a lot of them in this video. I really like the lacing system on this. It gives you a really good, secure fit. It's got a two-way lacing system, so you've obviously got your little tabs at the bottom here, which you can tension up, and then you've got your cleats at the top, which allow you to lace your boot slightly differently. It's a really nice thing to see on the boot. It's going to give you a lot more room for moving around and for altering the lacing and adapting the fit to suit you perfectly. So really good to see. Moving up, we've obviously got that 3D fit system, MIMO, which is the foam that goes into the ankle of the boot. Really cool to see. Again, definitely a positive. It's going to mold to your feet as it gets warmer. It's a similar concept to memory foam, so the warmer it gets, the more it's going to mold to your feet. And it's just going to help give you a good fit every time. We're going to move down to the sole unit. Now this is definitely the sort of the winner for this boot. They've put a really good Vibram sole on here, and as we discussed earlier, it's got a really good heel brake here and a good multi-directional tread. What this boot's going to do is give you loads and loads of security on those wet tracks and wet rocks, and it's certainly where Mammut were looking to take this boot. They wanted something that would help you feel secure, safe, and able to tackle anything out on the trail, and I think they've accomplished this with this boot. That sole unit is really, really good. It's really, really sticky, and it's going to last a long, long time. That heel brake is perfect for anyone looking for a boot for Dartmoor walking or muddy terrain, bog walking, because it's going to give you that extra bit of grip going downhill. So, like I said, as you can see, really good heel brake. And then we're met with a really nice multi-directional tread on the Vibram sole, and this is just going to help you tackle any challenging environments, any challenging terrain you're going to meet on your way, and keep this boot going for a really long time. So now we've had a chat about all those little features and the pros and cons of this boot. Let's just have a little roundup. At the start we discussed who's this boot for, and like I said, it's a boot for almost everyone, but it's definitely aimed at hiking and multi-day trekking. Thanks to this lovely durable upper, you're going to have this boot for a long, long time. It's high around here, it's going to keep it nice and protected, and then moving down we've got this really killer sole unit on the bottom. Nice and durable, long lasting, but most importantly for a lot of people, grippy, and that's grippy on a variety of different terrain. It's going to give you the confidence with each step and something that's really nice to see. Thanks to the 2-point lacing system and also that MIMO foam, it's going to be a great fit for you. It's going to mold to fit your feet, it's going to give you some options when fitting the boot, and overall it's a really exciting, really innovative product, and it certainly looks like something different to what we normally have from hiking boots. It's nice to see a company steering away from brown while still giving us the durability and longevity of nubuck, and it's nice to see that they're doing it in an environmentally friendly way. So if you're looking for a really durable, long-lasting boot for multi-day trekking or day hiking, definitely worth popping into store and giving this guy a go. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and as always it'd be great if you could like and subscribe. It really helps us out and helps us produce more videos in the future. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.